asked you the question as to how Dangote sees this situation. He sees this as a terror attack on the nation's economy, as a sabotage. And I remember the military head of state and the military dictator, General Sani Abacha, in his speech, this was when MK Abiola declared himself the president, the winner of that election. It was around the same time that Pengassan and Nupeng, I mean, it's just so sharp in my memory how the military dictator at the time, in his military uniform, on the national television, on the NTA at the time, declared Nupeng and Pengassan's action as illegal, disbanded the association's leadership, and says that they cannot do what they did, similar to what we are having. Are you worried that such a treatment can be melted on the association if it's seen as a sabotage on the economy, an economy that is trying to get back on stream after some kind of disruptions and economic problems that we have experienced in the past few months?
The position, the people that fought that struggle then, they were given national award later on, 30 years later. The people that led that struggle then, they were not just given national awards, some were given posthumous award. Then the struggle that was led as a then, the agitation as a then, MK Abiola was pronounced as the Nigerian president that was never sworn in. So that has even vindicated Pengassan. That has even clearly shown that Pengassan, we are intellectuals. We are not rascals. We are knowledgeable people. We are people that understand how.
So you are not worried about a government clampdown in the case of a possible economic sabotage being tagged or seen into all of this?
The person that is sabotaging Nigerian economy is Aliko Dangote. Aliko Dangote is whom he is today because of Nigeria. Nigeria gave him a license to import flour, single license. Nigeria gave him single license to import sugar, single license to import salt. The refinery that Dangote built is our money. With the Nigeria government subsidized it first for him to build that refinery. And some of the funds that they gave to him found itself in Uganda. Find itself, he was using Nigeria money to be building what he was building in another part of the world. So the person sabotaging Nigeria economy is Aliko Dangote and his co-travelers.
It seem like the fearsome people around Aliko Dangote is to the effect of some of the things you have said tonight, that Pengassan and Nupeng and the likes are being sponsored and used by the enemies of Dangote to sabotage the refinery and make the biggest investor and the biggest employer in the private sector in Nigeria look bad. Whereas the man says is into an economic disruption for good, economic reforms for good of the nation. And the fact that you and your friends want the status quo to remain, this is now a new dawn, a new era in economic development of our nation. What does it look like you are speaking in the language of the enemies of Dangote, and they said this is just a sponsored attack on the man?
For us in Pengassan,